Take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Porter passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. The shot bet time, not on target. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Barton with it. Right side Gordon. For 3, Murray. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Clock at 6. And Porter, here we go. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Jokic. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Nuggets. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those tough contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley with it. Outguarded by Murray. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Conley against Murray. Conley left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Murray, the pass to Porter. At the elbow, Jokic. It's Barton on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. And no good. Good defense by Jokic. Martin passes to Jokic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Bogdanovich. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
The 10-footer, the putback, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Porter against O'Neal. Here's Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
And here is Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the pass to Porter. Wide open. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
And so it's Denver in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz, Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. It's Rivers on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Jazz trail by 8. And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
5 on the clock. Here's Ingles. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Morris kicks to Dozier. Back to Morris. Green breaking loose. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The drive by Clarkson. Gay in the corner. There's the feed to Whiteside. Basket good. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
The more he facilitates, the more effective Gay is, and it's good to see him concentrating on that part of his game.
This is it to Rivers. Here's Najee. Back to Rivers for the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Rivers has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Whiteside. Back to Ingles. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Dozier. Ingles covering. Morris inside. Whiteside's there. Najee. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, We've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Clarkson, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Rivers with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. The Nuggets with another miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ingles passes to Whiteside. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Dozier kicks to Morris. Here's Najee. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson passes to Gay. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Morris. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And Porter, here we go. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
O'Neal dishes to Conley. He kicks to Gobert. Jokic with the steal. Porter against Gobert. Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And now it's an 11-point Denver lead.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt this shot than that one.
And it's Jokic with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Porter passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Denver was looking great right away. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12. And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Barton drives in, lays it up off the glass. Barton's got his first bucket in this one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Got a piece of it. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Feeds it to Gordon. Knocked away. Outside Porter. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his captain vertical to sky up for the board.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the inside. Gordon. Gobert with the ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Will it go? Gobert against Murray. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Left side, Gordon. Outside for Murray. Back to Gordon.
2 minutes.
Over Bogdanovich. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 12 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Conley's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Gordon inside. Covered by Mitchell.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Now the pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon against Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit it. And here's Denver. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Porter finds Gordon. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Here's Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, Bogdanovich played for 10 years in Europe before coming to the NBA. Just now coming into his prime, but he's got a lot of pro experience.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Now here's Murray. And it's Jokic in the corner. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Murray for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Clarkson passes to Oni. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. To the paint, got a piece of it, and stolen by Murray. Jokic against Whiteside. Jokic passes to Murray. Left side, Gordon. Rebound, Utah. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Yes, that goes in.
Well, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovich can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
Barton kicks to Jokic. Porter with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And that's 10 points for Jokic.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Oni passes to Bogdanovich.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Denver leading by 21. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Murray dishes to Porter. From outside, off the mark. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. A wide open look here for Ingles. That 3 off the mark. Barton, wide open, he fires. He's off on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Clarkson right side. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. So it's the Jazz now. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Ingles, and he banks in the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Barton. Gordon inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Murray, the pass to Barton, inside. Here's Jokic, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Substitution for New Jersey. Rudy Gobert. Right.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Mike Conley.
Kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. No dice from the high post.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nuggets.
their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so here's Denver. Murray for three. Conley grabs the miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Three-pointer, Barton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And it's Conley penetrating, and it's good. 2 points.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Now here's Paul. Down low, Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Booker. Paul for 3. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from outside. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that foul.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
No good on the second free throw. Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Bridges passes to Booker. Outside Crowder. Back to Booker. To the inside. Ayton. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got his second basket.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Paul against Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Gobert against Ayton. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now Conley, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 5-point game, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Clarkson against Booker. Here's Ingles. The layup missed. Suns trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The pass to Ingles. There's the 3. The Jazz with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Ayton stays with it. Utah shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Clarkson against Booker. Down low, here's Whiteside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, when you have a guy with that kind of size and the skills that come along with it, Whiteside, an excellent option on the interior.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Gay with it, outguarded by Crowder. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Ayton finds Paul. Offensive rebound.
Nice tip to him there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
You've got Conley. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. And there's Whiteside. And it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Paul against Conley. Paul dishes to Crowder. And Booker kicks to Paul. Booker the pass to Crowder. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Paul against Conley. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the Jazz making a change here. Oney's checked in. Stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Jazz. Pass to Oney. Ingles against Bridges, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Oney. And there's the drive. Game. The Jazz working the ball around now. The Suns trailing. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Paul. It's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways that get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. And then Gay with the dunk.
It's a correct route. We talk about that with receivers in the NFL and the NBA. Still important. Rudy Gay on route there.
Now here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bridges kicks to Crowder. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Clarkson. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns trail by 4. Bridges finds Paul. Here's Crowder. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the shot is good. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, and you love Bogdanovich's work ethic. He makes an effort to be right where they need him to finish that break.
Now here's Payne, covered by Mitchell. Payne kicks to Johnson. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Off with the layup. Kaminsky with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Johnson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Johnson. Payne gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. Mike Conley's checked in for Joe Ingles.
Second team foul.
Outside Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Conley's shot is off. Suns trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson dishes to Kaminsky. Stolen by O'Neal. Fast break. Here we go. Mitchell wide open. No good on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kept alive. Shamet. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Kaminsky the pass to McGee. Gobert brings the double team. And he gets, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this. It's something. A lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Conley drops them both.
4th selection back in the 07 draft. Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
And so it's the Utah Jazz.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. McGee up top. Mitchell against Kaminsky. Over Mitchell. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Kaminsky. Utah shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here's Mitchell. Dives to the hoop, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And there's the pass to McGee. Here's Kaminsky. Got a piece of it. Here's Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2. Gobert's got 6.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Clarkson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Dishes it to Whiteside. It's Gay on the way. Here's Clarkson. And that one is good. 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ball outside. Down low. Oh, and then jammed by Ayton.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with them.
Jazz leading by 8. And here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. The drive by Gay. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Bridges finds Crowder. Lays it up off the glass.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Stolen by Gay. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Substitution for the Jazz. Rudy Gobert.
And stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges leading the charge.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Conley surveying the D. 1:27 left here in the third quarter. And Gobert gets to Conley. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Clarkson. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Ingles. 7 points for Conley.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Jazz leading by 7. On the wing, Ingles. Defended by Bridges. Conley against Bridges. Conley dishes to Gay. Count that one. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ingles passes to Gay. Back to Ingles. Pass to Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Utah lead.
and not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Inside, Bogdanovich out to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. To the middle and stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges leading the charge. And Booker able to finish.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
And stolen by Booker. Ayton the pass to Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Right side, Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the foul on Jake Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Gobert hits to O'Neal. Shoots. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. That shot wide open. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Bogdanovich, a high percentage scorer, an efficient shooter, and he loves that mid-range area.
Booker finds Bridges. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Booker outside. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. Up and in on the layup.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
And it's Gobert again missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
You cannot disrespect the shooting ability of Bogdanovich. When it's an important point in the game, they're looking for him.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Utah. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Ball kicks to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Crowder. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for Jake Crowder.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Utah calls timeout. They're up by 4. 1:50 left in the game. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. They've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Bridges dishes to Paul. That shot off the mark. The Jazz go the other way with it. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Can't hit from in close. Suns trail by 6. Bridges finds Paul. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
And stolen by Ayton. Paul dishes to Booker. Here's Bridges. Money!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Gobert in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so here's Phoenix. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges against Mitchell. Missed. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Yes!
How about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Here's Mitchell. Can't cash in. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.
Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Now here's Finney Smith. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Here's O'Neal from deep. Doncic grabs the miss. And we're about a minute into the first. Outside Porzingis. This one for 3. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Conley against Doncic. For 3, Hardaway. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Pass to Gobert. Powell with a steal. Mitchell against Hardaway. Here's Powell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Back to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal, defended by Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gobert. It doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. On the wing, Finney Smith. No good off the back of the rim. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell against Hardaway. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Pass to Doncic. Looking to end the drought. And that's good for 2. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Well, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovic. That one doesn't drop. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
A line change here for Utah.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Doncic outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Gay. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both free throws good from Gay. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Here's Oni. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Jazz out in front. They lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Here's Powell. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Oni. Pass to Ingles. That one a little long. The Mavericks trailing. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Now here's Finney-Smith. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And Whiteside with a block. Here's Clarkson. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Hardaway on the take. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
With the drive. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Gay. Here's Oni. The 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Now here's Finney-Smith. Ingles defending. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation. Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his third foul so far. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Howe with a steal. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Shoots from 14. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And now a 7-point Dallas lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And Gobert with the stuff.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Over Gobert. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
1:24 left in the first half of this game. Hardaway, no good. For Utah, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Mitchell, good.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Tipped away. In transition, here they come. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper so far.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Back to Brunson. And stolen by Gobert. In transition. Here's O'Neal. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Brunson against Conley. Will it go? And Brunson, here we go. And the layup is good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Clock at 4. Pass to Gobert. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent opportunities.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
A foul called on Moses Brown. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Kleba against Gobert. Here's O'Neal, defended by Brown. 5 on the clock. Mitchell misses. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Conley against Brunson. Conley passes to Mitchell. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Brunson against Conley. Outside Brunson. Here's Bullock. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Whiteside finds Gay, lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Clarkson. Whiteside. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Kleba passes to Brunson. Here's Bullock. To halt the run. Here's Brown. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Clarkson outside. There's the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Brunson. Outside Brown. And here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 7 points.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Outside Ingles. Shot is up. Again, Utah.
Well, I'll tell you, if you play off Joe Ingles, he is going to make the catch-and-shoot jump shot. You better be there on the catch.
Pass to Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Clarkson, right side. From the arc. The shot by Oni, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
From deep. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shot is good by Oni.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 14-6 run. Clarkson passes to Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 12-point Utah lead.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Now Kleba. Pass to Bullock. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, and there's the... And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call is wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And so it's the Utah Jazz earning this break in the action, up 10. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Utah shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Reggie Bullock is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the center position. Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Up top, Powell, defended by Gay. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. And here are the Jazz. Here's Honey. Pass to Clarkson. To the inside. Shot is good by Oni.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Bullock's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Doncic outside, stolen by Whiteside. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Gay. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Clarkson. Over Porzingis. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Porzingis against Gay. Now Finney Smith. Dallas no good that time either.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Clarkson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Until they foul intentionally. A different look for Utah.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution for the Jazz.
Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. And that one's good.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Pass to Mitchell. Powell with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Gobert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on to Dwight Powell.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside, Finney Smith. Pass to Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Finney Smith. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Again, the miss by Porzingis. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth quarter. And he lays it up and in.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Doncic. Fires in the triple.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Mitchell. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Utah with the ball. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gobert. Again, Utah.
Boy, you love to see Rudy Gobert expand that face-up game. Nice touch there in the mid-range.
Outside Hardaway. Floats one. Stolen by Conley. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney-Smith. The baseline J is on the way, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
So we see the Jazz taking...
Thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Roaming the paint. We have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it. Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Now, here's Mitchell. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Murray the pass to Gordon. Tries again. The kick out to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Murray the pass to Barton. Stolen by O'Neal. Inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Barton passes to Porter. They get it again. That shot, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The pass to Gobert. And stolen by Barton. Porter kicks to Gordon. Pass to Murray. No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
To halt the run. Here's Gordon. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. And he overshot that one, missing. The Nuggets trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barton against Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
Here's Gordon. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Gobert. Conley feeling it out. 5 on the clock. Kicks to O'Neal. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Barton against Mitchell. Barton drives in, and Barton throws it down.
Barton is at his very best when he's attacking the basket. He's a most effective slasher.
Down low, Bogdanovich. No good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. And they go to the intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. 2 points, that one goes.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Passes it to Porter. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
Count that one.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Morris outside, stolen by Gay. No good there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Bull, and it's Dozier in at the small forward. Bull can't hit. Jazz leading by 6. Bricks and dishes to Gay, and finished off by Gay.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
Dozier passes to Najee. Denver passing it around. Rivers with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. There's the double team from Whiteside, and the dump by Bull.
That's just too easy, the ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Clarkson outside. Now Ingles puts up a 3. A putback, and Gay with the second chance points. Gay's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
A nice shot by Rivers.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. There's the pass to Oni. Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Rivers. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Utah. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. Over Rivers, and Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Clarkson.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Clarkson against Rivers. Morris kicks to Rivers. That shot off. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey, taking it from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. 1:24 left in the first half of the game. Here's Porter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Conley. No points in the game yet for him. Back to O'Neal. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. They trail by 6. Barton passes to Jokic. Barton dishes to Porter. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Porter passes to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Here's Mitchell, takes it inside. Rudy Gay, Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. The drive by Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Jokic defending. Gobert against Murray. And Utah turns it over again.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
Nuggets trail. He kicks it to Gordon. Barton outside. Pass to Porter for the lead. A rebound by the Jazz.
Denver foul.
They've led by as much as 10. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. The Jazz shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Murray against Conley. To the left wing. Gobert with a wide open look. No good on the shot. And Denver the other way now. Porter with it. Conley picks him up. For 3, Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Now, here is O'Neal. The pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And there's the feed to Gordon. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Murray outside to the middle. Jokic uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Now, here's Mitchell. He can't hit that time.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
On the wing, Porter. Covered by Mitchell. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Porter looking it over. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Porter's got 6 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is O'Neal. Mitchell gets to Conley. Mitchell against Jokic. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Murray. He's got 5. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Barton outside. Over Mitchell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Second team foul. Jazz substitution.
Porter against Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Murray finds Jokic. He gets that one. And it's 6 points for Jokic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clarkson looking for an opening. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing a trip to the line.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game, and he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Murray outside. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nuggets. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Jokic. Over Conley. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here is O'Neal. Conley tips it, but no good. Passes it to Murray. Now Porter. Out left to the wing. A baseline Jay. O'Neal with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Boy, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovich can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
Murray against Conley.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Jazz trail by 3. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks. Double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there. Outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 1-point game. Now the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Now here's Conley. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich, and he lays it straight in.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance, even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Barton. Now here's Porter. Barton outside. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Jokic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Right side Bogdanovich. Tipped away. Murray with it. Conley picks him up. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Barton passes to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Now here's Conley. And stolen by Murray. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz trailed by 5. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Doesn't go that time. Nuggets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Back to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a 1/7 of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Now, here is O'Neal, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
This is it to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Here's the three. Another three for Denver.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Barton against Mitchell. Here's Gobert. A three-pointer, no good. Now here's Barton. So the Nuggets win it. Some good conference. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
Great to have you with us as we get Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And Crowder with the jam.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Conley against Paul. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Crowder grabs the miss. Bridges outside. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Paul against Conley. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Utah. Back to Paul. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Outside Mitchell. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Ayton hits them both. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Right side Conley. Mitchell against Booker. On the wing, Mitchell. From deep, Conley. That one no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Can't cash it in from close range. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Puts it up from 12. Here's Crowder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Mitchell, nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Booker, the pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Over Bogdanovich. Bridges misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Down low. Here's Mitchell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Already with a bullseye on his back, Donovan Mitchell reacts to the defense, and he scores.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Here's Bridges. And here's Paul. From the top of the key. They get it again.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. Fires the 3. The shot misses. It's all tied in Phoenix. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. The ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Bogdanovich with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Paul passes to Crowder. Conley against Paul. Here's Crowder. Banked it in off the glass. Crowder's got 5 points. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard. Don't forget about Rodman and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Paul from deep three-point land. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. And Utah the other way now. Inside. Here's Mitchell. And no good. Excellent D there from Booker. Paul against Conley. Outside Paul. For 3, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lays out. Crowder with a steal. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And here's Payne. McGee passes to Payne. Back to McGee. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
To the paint. Pass to Gay. Whiteside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Here's Payne. Here's Shamet. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Oni. Gay, the pass to Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining.
And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league, you know, all types of basketball. But I will say I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Ingles from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Kaminsky. Back to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he's able to get it back. And he gets it to go.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
The Jazz have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Oni. Clarkson outside. Driving inside. No good that time. Good work defensively by Kaminsky. Here's Johnson. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And it's Gay with the miss.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Shamet. Sinks the tray. Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Everybody is shooting the deep 3, and Landry Shamet, he's a part of that act too.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot is good by Oni.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. And here is Kaminsky. Defended by Gay. Outside Payne. That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Here's Conley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, he left him frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
Now Bridges. Back to Paul. And stolen by Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Over Bogdanovich. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the middle. Booker against Conley. For the lead. Gobert, no good. And Phoenix shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. And the Suns miss again. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected.
Great awareness by Bogdanovic, working hard to come up with the block.
The Jazz again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Ayton. Crowder's got 5 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Puts up a 3. The Jazz again can't hit. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Gobert against Bridges. For 3, O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Conley against Paul. Here's Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for Phoenix.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. For Utah, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Paul with the double. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Paul against Conley. Outside Paul. Crowder finds Ayton. Back to Crowder. Ayton, no good. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Inside, Crowder with a steal. Ball from deep three-point land. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Pass to Bridges. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Right side Mitchell. Down low. Gobert with the bucket. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Looking to end the run. Paul against Conley. For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Pass to Oney. Johnson against Ingles. Here's Oney. Back to Ingles. And a foul called on the way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
From deep. The shot off that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Jazz out in front. Up. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Outside Payne. To the inside. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. Uses the glass on the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Oni. 3-pointer. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Payne, pass to McGee. Back to Payne. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Utah calls time here.
At the line for Phoenix, Cameron Payne taking 2 shots. The Jazz with the timeout.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Utah leading. Conley passes to Gobert. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Gobert with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Johnson.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Conley against Payne. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Jazz lead by 2. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Payne against Conley. Payne, the pass to McGee. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Pass to O'Neal. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Ball passes to Booker. Here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Ball stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's 8.
2 minutes.
It's blocked by Gobert. And he gets it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Mitchell with the ball. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And now it's an 8-point Utah lead.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Crowder. The putback. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. On offense, here's Utah. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Conley against Paul. For three, O'Neal. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Paul passes to Booker. Crowder right side. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game. 14th foul. Here's Conley.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Jazz.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Paul for three. He buries it from three.
Good focus on the range shot by Chris, not letting anything throw him off.
For three, O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Knocks it down from distance.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 10. Aiden hits them both. Paul against Conley. From deep, off the mark. And so it's Utah with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Here's Doncic. Lets it fly. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Doncic has got the first points up on the board here for Dallas.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
From outside the arc, Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Poke loose. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And here is Hardaway. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Hardaway against Mitchell. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here is Conley. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Shots good by Mitchell.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. Conley leading the charge. Fades away. And too long on the shot. Conley's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Bogdanovich against Powell. That shot is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell put the league on notice about that elite athleticism as a rookie when he won the slam dunk contest. But the fact of the matter is his growth as a basketball player has been nothing short of remarkable.
Now here's Porzingis. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's Finney Smith. Dallas again missing. Utah leading by 7. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. That one falls. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Doncic against Conley. Now here's Doncic. D right on him. Stolen by Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Here's Powell. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. They need this one. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pulls up from the corner. No good off the front iron.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. Oh, I can't believe it. How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Porzingis passes to Powell. Good, nice job down low. Powell's got it back down to single digits for the Mavs.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
They recover it, and they get it back. Here's Finney Smith. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul.
That one is off.
Second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And he's good on the second. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Oney. Pass to Ingles. Clarkson outside. Clock at 6 to the wing right side. Here's Oney. Porzingis with the block. Outside Hardaway. Drills it from outside. Hardaway has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
And it goes down 2 points.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Doncic kicks to Powell. Outside, Porzingis over Gay. Powell, and it's put back in by Powell.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Doncic way outside. And they'll get another chance. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Clarkson, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Now here's Whiteside. The wide open look here for Ingles. Good on the three-point shot. Ingles has got his first 3 points of the game. Mavericks trail by 12, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Now, here's Mitchell. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
The Mavericks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts for the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the inside. Bogdanovich got it. Good job in the low post. And the Jazz lead by 17.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Brunson with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the middle. Brown, good.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
On the wing, Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 15.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Up top, Bullock. Covered by Mitchell, and it's Bullock missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And so it's the Utah Jazz.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one, Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points and that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleba is out there with Moses Brown. Then there's Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Now here's Brown. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Puts it up. Brunson, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Brown. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Conley against Brown. Conley's shot is off.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Time now for an injury report.
Hey, guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said he took a big hit on that play and that he may have bruised his sternum.
Well, thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Now here's Gobert. The pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
For 3, Bullock. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
How about the skills of Dwight Powell down low? Hard for the defense to match up with his length.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Oni passes to Clarkson. Now here's Gay. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. And the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Ingles can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Gay against Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. Ingles with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you...
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Hardaway kicks to Powell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Utah leading by 15. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Gay with it. Hardaway picks him up. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Doncic with the steal. Pass break, Dallas. A 3 from Porzingis. Good on the triple. Porzingis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He's still filling out that frame, but the Greyhound physique of Porzingis well suited to transition play.
26 seconds left to play here in the third. Right side, the pass to Clarkson. Good. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. 15 seconds left in the third. From deep. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Doncic, here we go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 14. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 14. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Rudy Gay. Also Joe Ingles out there. Whiteside is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. The Jazz shooting 43% from the floor. Now here's Ingles. Defense is right there. Whiteside kicks to Ingles. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Now Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Baseline J on the way. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Ingles dishes to Clarkson. And no good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Porzingis finds Doncic. Dallas again missing. Jazz leading by 14. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Mavs. Passes it to Ingles. Here's Oni. Back to Ingles. Pass to Gay. The Jazz working the ball around now. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Outside, Porzingis pulls it up, and the jumper falls for him.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. And the pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Fires from 18. Rebound Utah. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell. And that one goes long. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 14-point game.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Doncic kicks to Powell. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by the Jazz. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gobert with it. Hardaway picks him up. Mitchell passes to Conley. The feed now to Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed.
Assist goes to
Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Utah.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Conley kicks to Gobert. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll